Welcome back, guys. Just gonna do a short video this evening. I kind of got into more of a project I had planned on. Uh, what I ended up with is working on a couple of Zeo cycles. My original plan was picked up this Gold Zeo Ranger cycle, and as you can see, the chrome started wearing on it. Well, the plan is I had a junker green that I was going to use to kind of repair it. But what I ran into is to actually get this piece out for the flame piece in the back of it is there is one screw right here behind the 96 on the Bondi logo, and I really didn't want that one. I didn't mind actually cutting into the label because, like I say, it's a junker, it's in pretty rough shape. But the one I got, it's a pretty decent bike. I don't want to tear into it. Didn't want to cut it or try and take it off and risk messing it up. So what I opted out to do is I actually noticed that the windshield that was on the green one was actually in better shape than the one that I had. It's got a lot of scratches and places on it, and I didn't realize it until I got it apart. Hadn't paid any attention, but I did not have a set of handlebars, so I've already blasted this thing apart. So I'll show you the means as far as getting it back together. It's not very complicated. The biggest thing I got to do, if I can show you right here, it's where the handlebars on the old one broke off. I've got to basically just prise this apart on the front of this bike and pop that out and put the new one in. Probably be the hardest thing I've got. Next thing I've got to do, I don't actually have the chrome off of this one, so I'm going to remove it. Which the method behind this, or the reason that I'm doing it, is I actually picked up the figure for this bike the other day. It goes in my Gold Zeo Ranger clip. Whoa. And we lost the phone. Let's try this again. I've actually got this thing angled pretty good so you can see, and it's not wanting to stay on my mount. Let's see, where was I at? Let's see. Okay, there's one off. There's the other. There's only 3 screws on these bikes. I'll show you where they go when I put this back together. Like I said, we're going to see if we can prise this open. What I'm going to try and do is just kind of hold it open there and take my screwdriver and my knife one, push that old handlebar piece out. I wasn't a stickler for like trying not to destroy labels and stuff. There we go. This would be a lot easier to take that other screw out, but I have the new replacement one off of the old green cycle. Kind of hard to see, it's so small. Just slide it back into that hole and it's good to go. Okay, let's see the next pieces. The way I disassembled this, you have your Gold Zeo button, goes on the front here. When you take it off, it's not terribly bad. You can see that just kind of clips onto the front, snaps back onto the front of your bike. Now's going to be the fun part, remembering how to get all these back together. Get both of my chrome pieces put back on. There's one screw that goes through the chrome pieces. I'll stick that back in. And let's see. pieces. This piece goes. May take me a minute to remember how to get all this back together. Let me pause for a second. Alright, had to figure out exactly how to put these back together. You got these pieces here with your stickers. You can tell they go on the front. They actually have the rounded section for that button on the front with the Gold Ranger symbol on it. Put these two back together here. Let's see. The other screw, like I said, there's only three. One goes here. Slide that one in. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. I was about to forget there's two other pieces here. Windshield piece. So let's slide one of these back off. Gotten too big of a rush. Basically, I don't know if I can show this or not. Let me try and turn it the other way. Basically, what you're going to want to do once you get that first piece on the front of the side of the bike, that windshield just slides in. And the same thing with the lower piece. Get a hold of it. And I'm actually going to swap it out for the one from the green bike. It doesn't have as much yellowing. Actually went on without having to do that. Pop the button off here again. This piece, this little white piece, actually goes up under the front of the bike here. Now, getting it in just right. These four couple of front pieces have a tendency to be fun. Let's go back on this one. There we go. As you can see here, try to show that. Just kind of sandwiches under the front here. And definitely a puzzle piece and not a fun one at that. But it all goes back together. And there we go. Get it all together. And as I said, there's one screw that goes in there. Screwdriver. Okay. And the next piece are side covers. I've got to remember exactly how they fit through. There we go. Let me show that. So your side cover piece, kind of hard to see on this black one. I probably should have put the green one back. Get it first. Go straight on the other side. Put the other one. And there is your third screw. All three screws go on the same side. Okay. And that has us back together. And have a set of handlebars now. And let's see if I can get it to sit. I'm on a bit of an incline here. There we go. And for the finishing touch, we actually have the figure to go with it. Definitely looking forward to adding this one. I'm a pretty big Gold Zeo collector, so looking forward to completing this one and adding it to my collection. This junker the green one. Like I said, I've got it torn completely apart. I'm going to go ahead and put it back together just in case I need any more parts anywhere else. But appreciate you guys watching. If you like what you saw, like the video, subscribe, and let me know if you've got any ideas on anything else you want to see repaired.